heavily marketed liquid meals and nutrition shakes may not always be the best option for your health. So to find out a little bit more about what you need to look for, we've invited Dr. Paulo in the studio to chat to us. Now, Paulo, let's start with the obvious one of who would a nutritional drink supplement be useful for?
All right, so before we define the nutritional drink, it would be for people who are involuntarily losing weight, for example, okay? People who are having trouble with a loss of appetite, people who are sick, chronic illnesses, undergoing surgery, for example, those with increased nutritional demands, such as increased physical activity, for example, sports people. So those would be some of the groups that would benefit from a nutritional drink.
Okay.
A proper.
And then, Paulo, I mean, there's so many things on the market. There are lots of options. Some of them market themselves as meal replacements. Mm-hmm. Some of them are nutritional drinks or supplements. There's a lot out there, and it's difficult to tell what each one does specifically without really going into the detail. What should people be looking for? And fundamentally, what is the difference, in fact, maybe let's start there, between a replacement and a nutritional drink? Yeah.
Look, a nutritional drink would normally be used as an addition to a full set of meals.
Okay.
All right? It would, especially for people who are losing weight involuntarily, for example, okay, or to stop that weight loss or to gain weight as an addition. Also, as I said just now, people whose demands, nutritional demands, have increased due to circumstances, stressful events, increased physical demands, and so on. As a substitute, a proper nutritional drink should only be used as in a case where there's no time to prepare a balanced meal, for example, or whether the alternative is nutritionally defective, such as a fast food burger, for example.
Okay,
all right.
Okay.
But a proper nutritional drink would not normally be used for weight loss purposes.
Right. So effectively what you're saying is that a nutritional drink supplements, well, it's not a supplement, but it supplements a diet where you need extra additional vitamins, nutrients, things like that.
Correct, for various reasons. Yes.
Yeah. Ultimately, though, we still need to be focusing on a whole food quality diet that we eat,
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
And in terms of those meal replacements that are on the market, I mean, should we really be engaging in a meal replacement? Is there ever a
in terms of weight loss
for a meal?
Perhaps in terms of a weight loss program, but weight loss is more than skipping meals. This is the point.
Yes.
And that's not what we're talking about, but weight loss is more than just skipping meals. There are many other things that need to be dealt with.
Right. So as we say, we're talking about nutritional drinks. So these are adding nutrition.
Correct.
I mean, are there risks that might be associated with taking or consuming a nutritional drink ever?
In terms of the content of the nutritional drink, yes.
Right.
So nutritional drinks should not contain sugar because sugar is added calories. Mm-hmm. All right. Nutritional drinks, for example, if they contain protein, it should be of plant origin so that vegetarians and vegans can take it. Dairy should not be in it because of the different levels of lactose intolerance. And then, of course, they should not contain flavors and additives and all these flow media that are used. So all these artificial things should not be in such a thing. So you could use the word risks for that, yes.
Okay. So ultimately, you're saying that the onus is on us as consumers to become aware of what is in these
You've got to read the labels.
Right. So important, I think, just to be informed there. So now, speaking of that, what should we be looking for in a quality nutritional drink if it's something that we would want to explore?
Well, a couple of main things would be what I've just said. For example, if there is protein, well, there should be protein. It should be of plant origin, not animal origin. The nutrients or the nutritional content in terms of what we normally call vitamins and minerals should not be of a concentrated form as you find in a multivitamin or in most multivitamins, for example.
Right.
So they should be of plant origin.
Okay.
So basically, in a sense, we should be taking what would have been on your plate, the broccoli, for example, freeze dry it, and put it in the powder that will then be constituted into the nutritional drink.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Moreover, there should be digestive assistance in terms of digestive enzymes, in terms of probiotics and maybe prebiotics as well as items such as omega fatty acids, for example. Okay. Also, another thing, from a practical point of view, nutritional drinks should be easily mixed into fluids, such as water or smoothies, for example, and you should be able to do it with a spoon if necessary. You shouldn't need a blender.
Okay. So something
So
that's easy to use.
so that's also important.
So something like, speaking of smoothies, I mean, if you take a smoothie, you're going to throw in a bunch of different fruit, maybe some yogurt, things like that. So what would be the difference between a nutritional drink as such and creating your own smoothies at home? I mean, are you ever going to get the same degree of
No,
quality?
that's difficult to answer. You will never get the same degree of the amount of items being mixed.
Okay.
So if you source a good quality nutritional drink, you'll have a vast array of greens, you'll have microalgae, for example, most likely, mushrooms, and it's unlikely you're going to at home dump all of these things.
Yes.
Besides, there will not be space in the blender, because in a nutritional drink, the allowance for a great number or diversity of plant material is achieved because these items are usually freeze dried.
Okay, so as you say, if you're going to add it to your smoothie, then you're going to really boost your smoothie to become a sort of a super smoothie, if you want to call it that.
Yes.
Now, people who have various or at various stages of life, different conditions in life, I mean, pregnancy, old age, young children who may be sort of slower growing or whatever from birth challenges, who should be looking at these and considering them as an option for a boost? And also, is it safe for everybody?
Yes, if it is a good quality nutritional drink, it should be safe for everybody.
Okay.
Pregnant women, young children, because basically you are taking what could have been on a plate,
Yes,
albeit a very large plate because of the diversity of foods. But you're taking that and you're putting it in powder form by freeze drying it, and you may be adding probiotics, prebiotics, enzymes, and so on. So it's food. It's food in powder form, and that is why it shouldn't have all these extra things such as flavors and colorants and so on. And that is why it should be of plant origin.
Right. So going back probably to something that I mentioned a bit earlier, I mean, there's no excuse to now say, cool, I'm taking a multi-nutrient health drink of some kind, so I can eat the rubbish on the side. I can eat the bad food, poor quality.
No, so there is never an excuse for doing a little bit of something good while continuing to do something that is not good.
Yes.
Okay, so the multi-nutrient or the good quality nutritional drink, okay, will be good for the body, but it will not undo, it doesn't balance out bad diet.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So, Paulo, we have put into the Real Health Medicine cabinet today the Life Drink from Terranova. Now, tell us this particular product. I mean, why would we consider this to be a better choice in the market?
Terranova is a British product, and this is an excellent nutritional drink, primarily because the nutrients are plant sourced. There are no concentrated nutrients, as I said just now. There is no sugar, there is no dairy products. Everything, the protein is pea protein and rice protein. It contains microalgae and mushrooms, and that's where the vegans and the vegetarians will get their B12 from, for example. It has a whole array of greens. Everything is freeze-dried. It contains all the omega fatty acids, also from plant origin. So it's an excellent product. It mixes very well into fluids, and you can do it with a spoon. So from that point of view, it matches what we were discussing earlier as to what a good nutritional drink should be.
Right. And Paulo, taking something like this, I mean, how often should we be incorporating it if we are using it, firstly? And secondly, on that same note, I mean, is this something that you would use for a prolonged period of time or for a purpose and a period?
Well, my answer is, will answer both of your questions, because it will depend on the need of the particular person. Okay. So if someone has got a chronic condition, for example, they would take it depending on which chronic condition they have and on their needs. And you could take this forever, the same way you eat broccoli forever. Okay. So in as far as how long you can take it for, there's no limitation. It's how you take it on a daily basis, so to speak, or whether you take it daily at all. And that depends on your specific needs. So a sports person has different needs from someone who is finding that they're losing weight.
Right. Okay. And Paulo, where can we find this product?
I believe it's available in health shops and in pharmacies.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Great discussion today.
Pleasure.